I'm just going to keep them in the extended trade. 369 is very happy to bring another engaged threat alongside the Ashe and Nautilus.
Indeed, he is. So, WE.
Because
Because some of the options you could have. Could you please?
Crush my spine,
It's like choking, but with a significantly more scary moment.
Well, you see if W's bot lane are choking this early bot lane pressure.
Oh boy, flash on fours. There's the hook, and unfortunately, Yaoyao's flash leaves about out to die.
fengyue flashes for the hook. Yeah, JackeyLove, nice play from about there. Yaoyao is jumping forwards with that root, but here comes naiyou again. They don't have this time. They don't have flashes. They could die here.
Oh, they don't. There is the flash. The wind becomes lightning. About is going to go down, and Yaoyao tries to run away, but this Karma, she's got a shield of ice, but she's into all the fire and fury the top esports can muster, and a Shinzao turning up bot lane and ruining people's day. I feel like I saw that just yesterday.
Yeah, it's becoming a bit of a commonplace. It does happen.
I was a little bit nervous myself, I agree.
Double fire from Monki. He's been farming up well. The cost of this for naiyou is that Monki is very far ahead. Potential realm warp coming in.
They do indeed look to jump on top of the Nautilus, who throws out a Wrath of the Titans, and it will mean nothing.
Okay. Titans Wrath. Shield.
I know, I said it that way around, I know.
Yeah. It wasn't Wrath of the Titans like that 180. Creme obviously sees Karis leave lane, gets something there. Now he's getting jumped onto. He's well out of sorts here.
He's very, very deep. There's the root from the focus resolve. The shot blast lands onto the wave and not onto the Cassiopeia. Oh dear.
Monki gets it onto a minion, which is not really where you want that damage to go. Creme has been caught out in mid lane a few times in this series. We saw Monki punish him, well, once really early on. Oh, the miasma's up. That's a dead Karis. fengyue, awesome hook to catch him out. But why was Karis walking up like that? Mistake from him. Top esports been fired back on a little bit now, and I suppose there is that worry of the jungle lead they would love to have here. Potential jump onto Karis, and the arrow lands right onto him. No summoners and no hope of an escape. That was an awesome shot from JackeyLove.
All the world on one arrow, and Jack
those lanes. However, Jace is going to be a threat. Shot blast goes into the Titan's Wrath shield. We're still looking at a 3v3. The Ashe arrow comes through, and the Jace is getting hooked.
Good turnaround there as down goes fengyue. Monki does get that one, but it's immediately traded back as Shinzao says absolutely not for free. JackeyLove getting caught by that Mystic Shot makes things a bit trickier, but Creme has got a lot of fangs. Well, twins of them. And it's twin season, I suppose.
2 for 1 in the kills. Top esports outplaying in the bot side. Monki goes down. naiyou picks up some more kills. Been very impressed with naiyou again this series. Top esports, I cannot stress enough how much I thought this split was doomed when they brought in fengyue and naiyou. These players of all people, surely that won't work out for them. They've been much better than I gave them credit for. They've grown into these roles very well. Now, there's still a chance that they get replaced going further into the year if top esports wants to follow up, though, as you were saying, caught after he used that flash.
Clarification on phrasing there. JackeyLove could actually be in danger. As About looking for that melee range Ezreal play. JackeyLove with the barrier. Doesn't have more to work with, and About still got his, so that is a nice kill.
There's going to be a death onto Karma on the other side, though. Creme uses that ultimate. About this Ezreal has been a powerful champion for him. Rookie of the split, getting a good play there. Teleport behind them.
Karis might still die to the poison, won't quite. naiyou may be asked to throw out that Crescent Guard. Out comes the teleport. Cassandra is here. naiyou flashing, loses vision, does Q, so he can't all out. Now fengyue is here. Lands a hook. That's onto a scary member. The true shot barrage. Now here is Creme. Does unspeakable damage towards that Jace, who absolutely gets melted. naiyou dashing away. Cube is still a monster, but you are into a Cassiopeia is beginning to burn you down. Poison after poison after poison, and there is no antidote in sight. fengyue with another hook. Creme continuing to hook. Karis has to backstep. Flashing under the turret. The root prison. Cube tries to go to fengyue and will get that kill. At least something back to Cassandra, still with a lot of health to work with, is going to get melted down as the Conqueror stacks and Creme.
Character from Metal Gear Solid. You've got Solid Snake and Speedy Snake.
Of course.
This one's somehow made its way into a crossover into Summoner's Rift. 369 has no mana. Does have a bit of HP. Flashes away from the play top side.
Two disguise comes in. There's now Creme behind who's teleported in. Speaking of Speedy Snake. Snake! Monki will get blasted by said Snake, wishing there was a cardboard box to hide in, I guess.
I'm trying to teleport behind the team. From the clap from my... Swiss March gives you some adaptive force based off your move speed. Yeah, you should absolutely go for that. He has to survive here first, though. Has flash.
Maybe has to burn it. He's got the... Sarah's flashed away from the shot blast, but pull back. Flash in from Monki. They get the kill.
Should have flashed earlier. Didn't realize the threat he was under goes down. Herald does take down this mid lane turret, and there's a realm up to come defend. Should be fine for Knife to crash in. Get out, though. Creme, first death of the game, loses 5 dark seal stack. Missed his Qs for the move speed. That might have ended up saving him. Top esports will go on to the Dragon now. No, we'll claim that third one. It's the third dragon going towards a later.
Please, no.
Tell me more about which one is Unstoppable Force, Unstoppable Onslaught of Shadows, and other things. Cube is going to go all out. Will go Unstoppable, but it doesn't stop the second part of the Ram Jam. And whoa, Black Betty! Swan Song is coming to an end. Sante will fall.
Sante gets mashed there. naiyou.
For those of you that don't know, Black Betty's a song by the Ram Jam. It's a really good song.
Oh, I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, that's why I said it. Well, that's the song.
That makes sense. That makes. I didn't know.
Or rather, that's a
rather, I didn't know that was done by Ram Jam. I didn't know that was.
That's why I
band.
said it, Sam. It's a good song.
It is. That's great. I knew Black Betty. I just didn't know the band.
Yeah. Anyway, mid lane turret, forced low but not taken down. Good accuracy from about. Good accuracy. Monki 2 fluts the flash away.
Gets away with that, but that was pretty close. Out comes the arrow. Monki going to get that cleansed with the Mikhails, but it is now down. But that is the power of the Mikhails into the Ashe.
Top lane turret being forced down by JackeyLove. However, outer turret taken.
Great as well. He was thinking he was a bit more safe than that, and he very much is not about on this Ezreal. Trying to find some ways back in. The arrow lands onto him, but he buffers through it well. Can he do the same, though, with the Call of the Forge God coming? And now flashes, holds it well, but now here comes the rest of top esports, and there's only so much mobility this poor Ezreal has, and most of it is now absolutely unnecessary because he's looking at a grey screen.
Decision-making over mechanics. Stating about will cost WE this game and the series. I suppose the game was going apart anyway up until this point, but that certainly didn't help.
It didn't. Monki looking to potentially come back on ahead. Thank you very much for the raid, by the way.
Hope you enjoyed your own. Basically, going to be a 3-game here. I think that Monki's had a pretty good time with things on WE in the jungle, but realistically, the lanes have almost all been better from top esports. Bot lane has gotten ahead early from Bath and Yaoyao, struggled to transfer that into team fights. We're going low, but not low enough.
naiyou misses when becomes lightning, so he's not actually here at the play when he would like to be. It's a little delayed for the Shinzao to get in. The arrow lands, the flash away happens. The Mikhails required flash for the count for the Crescent Guard knockback. The Shinsek, so to speak. naiyou goes down, a little bit too eager with that play, as everyone from W needs to start backing away. They do get that mid lane turret, but Karis trying to flash to get away from JackeyLove with the Bloodthirst and the barrier. Allows himself to survive there, mash everyone else, and Monki now is alone in this jungle and gets hit by the Noxious Blast. There is no way for Jace to go. He'll Thundering Blow somewhere away. There's a pillar in front of him. He'll to the skies for the way to try and clear it up, but there's Baron minions for top esports and a dead team to consider.
Venomous at top esports as Creme gets the rundown again. He has 23 Magi stacks. Creme has been styling on WE in this game. He is absolutely my player of the game. This Cassiopeia has been game-changing. Creme is a player who has peaked very high within the LPL. Sometimes struggled though.
Move speed from Swift March to stuff. The move speed discrepancies Cassiopeias have these days is utterly disgusting.
Now, oh my god, the arrow's in as well.
Oh, depth charge, naiyou behind, Yaoyao's a dead man. Those are a run walk out, that's not bad, but it means actually that Karis has nowhere to go. You saved your AD carry, but your own life is forfeit. Cube, now on the run, he's got a big shield from a teleport, but all it means is slightly longer for him to die. He gets run around, the Rylai's means Cassante can't move fast at all.
He's gone down. WE lose what I think will be the last true fight of this series. Top esports, a team which are massively overperforming my expectations from the start of this year. I think that naiyou and fengyue have comboed up well, and I think that Creme has started to come into his own a little bit more as well. Top esports, they will be 3-0ing this series. Creme is walking forward completely unperturbed, just needs to hit one of those Qs and then someone's dying. Sadly, he misses 2 in a row. It does mean that WE can back off. Won't be able to save their inhibitor turret zone.
This time around, Creme eats a bit of damage there, which is a bit problematic, but he'll be just fine.
Second inhibitor turret goes down, and the inhibitor along with it. naiyou's going in.
Whoa, that one's going to be scary. naiyou needs to back away. The Crescent Guard comes out. Just about
Speedy
slide.
Snake. I don't know. Not
Directed
liquid.
by Hideo Kojima. In they come. That'll be Cube coming on forward. Trying to go to Speedy Snake. Not again. Find the cardboard box. Speedy Snake has got a Conqueror stack. Maybe that's the weapon required. The Twin Fangs come on forwards. Looking to do some real damage at the back end of this one.
So
a
fast.
Venom Snake perhaps.
So fast.
He's so bloody quick. Cube is trying his best. Karis also throwing out all of these overloads. The problem is he can't hit them on the Snake that's moving at Mach 5. You can't hit the Snake at Mach 6.
Oh, he flies like a sidewinder into the hull of WE, and the ship is sinking. Top esports thrash WE. There will be no silver scrapes. There's not going to be anything close to it. This was a ritual execution. The Snake Lady herself overseeing proceedings.
And towards the Nexus we go, top Esports. Stay on top, WE. Look on and wonder what could have been. 0